Welcome back to our class. In this class today we have to discuss about the most important 4-mark questions from Political Science chapter 5, the international institutions. Okay, let's start. The first question is, what were the reasons for establishment of UNO? The answer is 20th century was a witness for 2 world wars. After the First World War, the League of Nations was founded, but it failed to maintain the peace in the world because it ended with the beginning of World War II. So, the World War II progressed with all its violence. So, the demand for peace also emerged stronger. At the global level, Churchill, Stalin and Roosevelt attempted to establish international organizations to ensure peace in the world. Later, the word United Nations was proposed by Franklin D. Roosevelt of USA. Then, 51 nations signed the Conference of UNO in San Francisco, June 26, 1945. Later, October 24, 1945, UNO was officially founded. So, you have to note this all the points and practice. This question is also important. Next question is, list out the aims of UNO. Otherwise, ask this type also. Name, otherwise mention the aims of UNO. Otherwise, what are the aims of UNO? Then you have to write this all the points. This question is very important. So you have to concentrate and practice all the points. First one is safeguarding international peace and security. Then fostering cooperation among nations, improving the faith in human rights, exploring solutions to various economic, sociological and cultural problems, then exploring solutions to humanity-based problems with the international cooperation, then providing recognitions to international agreements, then striving to build mutual trust and cooperation among all the countries. So you have to note this all the points and practice well. The UNO has a major role in establishing peace in the world. Substantiate this statement otherwise. Explain the achievements of UNO. Otherwise, what are the achievements of UNO? Like this question will come. So you have to write this all the points. First one, the UNO has solved many conflicts due to lack of unity among permanent members of the Security Council. So the complexity of global issues, it can be said that the achievements of UNO is a mixed one. So most of its functions are performing peacekeeping works and observatory roles. Even UNO has worked towards resolving the crisis of like Suez Canal, Iran, Indonesia problems, even Kashmir problems and other crises. Then UNO has continued to work on disarmament and also nuclear disarmament areas. And the Cold War, this also we can see it has ended, leading more space of the functioning of UNO in the future. And also it strives to uplift socio-economic status. Then the Universal Declaration of Human Rights in the year 1948 is a very important achievement of UNO. Then UNO has played decisive role in removal of apartheid, then colonialism and also imperialism. This is most important question. So you have to note this all the points and practice. Next question is, what are the subsidiary institutions of the UNO? Otherwise, what are the 6 major affiliated bodies of UNO? This is also important question. So you have to note this all the 6 major affiliated bodies. General Assembly, then Security Council, Economic and Social Committee, Trusteeship Council, International Court of Justice and Secretariat. Next question is, explain the formation or structure, otherwise working of the General Assembly of the UNO. Question will ask like this, and this question is also very important. Note all the points. The first point is, it consisting of representatives from all the member states and every country sends 5 representatives to this body, but every country has only one vote. Then the general body elects one of its members as the president for a year. Even General Assembly meetings begin September and continue till mid-December every year. There is a special session also can called on emergency issues. Then for all the important matters of approval, a two-third majority is mandatory, and a general budget is approved in the General Assembly, and it acts like a global parliament to discuss world issues. Another important question is explain the formation or structure, otherwise working of the Security Council of the UNO. Otherwise question will ask this type also. Security Council is like the cabinet of the UNO. Justify. Note all the important points. The first point is it is like the cabinet of UNO. Then it is the most influential body of UNO. It has totally 15 member nations. Among them, USA, UK, France, Russia and China are the permanent member of the Security Council, and the remaining 10 members represent various geographical areas of the earth, and every member has on vote to exercise. Even it strives to solve global problems peacefully, and it deploys UN peacekeeping force to maintain peace and order. Also, it selects the judges of International Court of Justice. Even it suggests the nomination of Secretary General for UNO. Let's see, another important question is what are the functions of the Economic and Social Committee of the UNO? Answer is conducting studies on economic, social, cultural, education, health and international issues. Issues like refugee problems, women's status, residents, this all come within the purview of this committee, and it recommends on issues of human rights and basic freedoms, and organizing conferences on human resources, then culture, education and other issues. Even it coordinating the functions of specialized bodies like ILO, FAO, WHO and other institutions. And all these are the major functions of Economic and Social Committee. You have to note and practice this all the points. Next question is what are the structure and functions of the International Court of Justice? Answer is this is one of the major institutions of the UNO. All the members of the UNO are bound by its ruling. This court has totally 15 judges. Each judge has a term of 9 years. Even they are eligible for another term also. This court is based in Hague of Netherlands. Then the judges elect one president and one vice president for 3 years among themselves. Then the decisions are taken on the basis of majority. Apart from giving judgment, they also provide legal constitutions, and the judgment of this court are important from ethical and rational. Also, this court has contributed a lot of international peace and security. Next question is mention the various organizations under UNO. These are Food and Agriculture Organization, World Health Organization, UNESCO, UNICEF, International Monetary Fund, then International Bank for Reconstruction and Development, International Labour Organization, then UNO's Trade and Commerce Progress Committee and World Trade Organization. This question also you have to practice. Okay students, practice this all the 9 questions. These are very important 4 mark questions. Now we have to stop our class and continue our class with the next lesson important 4 mark questions. Till then, take care.